Alrighty, how's it going, everyone? Happy Saturday. I am live. Um, what's up? Hello, who's here? We got Doily, Marina, we got Ibrav. Welcome back. How you doing? It's been a while. Thanks for joining. Um, Tint, hey, how you doing, Tint? Cool, we got a full house today. This should be a fun, stream. As you can see, the team on the bottom screen is what we are rocking with. Last time we beat the gym, and we suffered a casualty. Bertha, the short-lived team member, a Graveler, died. Not against Volkner, but against one of his gym trainers, even sadder. But despite that, we got our 8th badge. We also, of course, beat Cyrus and Garantina. The team is looking good. Well-rounded team. I think this... Well, I don't know if this is our championship team. It might be. We'll see. We have a lot of reworking to do. There's Luigi. So I'm going to switch out Noche's art on screen, actually, for our last team member, which is Dakota the Lucario. We have quite the conventional Sinnoh team, despite this being a randomizer run. It's kind of funny. Anyway, oh, to answer your question, Ibrav, who died in the previous sessions? Luckily, last stream, again, only Bertha, the Graveler, died. In the stream before that, we actually had kind of a brutal go of it. We lost Gerson, our Torterra, and then we lost World Eater, the longest tenured team member, a Blissey. I was very sad about that. So yeah, 10 deaths total. It's ramping up, but I feel like our team is in a good spot. Today is kind of progression. Definitely, we're gonna get through the victory road, minimizing the number of trainers we fight to minimize risk. Just get through there, and then we will do some backtracking to buy and find some TMs, rework our Pokemon's moves, study the Elite Four. You guys can help me team build and strategize. And depending on how the team looks, maybe we'll go back for some more encounters. But I don't really feel the need to do that. Unless, of course, I don't know. I mean, we'll get stuff and we'll see how it goes. We are going to actually do that in Victory Road and on the surfing route before that. So we have at least 2 encounters, but maybe more. I have a sheet with me with every encounter in this game, and since this is a randomizer, we can go back and fish in a lot of places that would normally be duped out. I think, so long as they have a spot to fish, that is. A lot of cities don't. Yeah, like we can't fish in Jubilife City or Heart Home City, but yeah, we'll figure it out. So yeah, we have at least Victory Road and Route 223. But yeah, let me get some art of Lucario on screen, and then we will continue. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Happy Saturday. Glad to be here. Oh, enjoy D&D, Ebrav. And yes, Doily, I did see your teams in the competitive channel. I'm glad you're enjoying that channel. I'm glad I made a competitive one. It seems very popular in the Discord. Yeah. Alright, let me just get Art of Dakota on screen. I should have done this before. Sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, we'll get 2 encounters today at the very least, so some chances coming up. maybe the last chances for you guys to send in a nickname, which I've immensely enjoyed in this run. Always a fun part of these, having it be a little interactive. I'm very excited for the next run. I've been starting to think about that. I'm excited for the end of this one. I want to soak it in, but yeah, I've fleshed out the rule sets for my next challenge run that I will be starting in late February, about 2 weeks from now, and it should be a lot of fun. You can keep me off the wheels, says Tin. Alright, not feeling like sending in a nickname today, huh? That's okay. Alright, so we have Ivy there. Again, this is crazy. I just have like such a default Sinnoh team. Obviously I have 2 starters, but if you were to remove one of them, like this is literally just a pretty generic Sinnoh team that you could get in the base games. And it's funny because our randomizer run started out with us using crazy stuff like a Nidoran, RIP Shards, and a Blissey and Sudowoodo and all these crazy foreign Pokemon. Luigi the Breloom, but now it's just like the most generic Sinnoh team. It's funny. I didn't think it was going to end up that way. And it still might not. We'll see what happens on our road to the Elite Four. Yeah. On that note, is there anyone I don't want to travel with because of HMs? I don't want to, like... I guess we'll play it by ear. I think we can... I don't think we need, like, an insane number of HMs to get through. I think it's just Strength, Rock Climb, and... oh, yeah, let's get an encounter. Strength, Rock Climb, Surf, and Waterfall. On that note, Willie needs to learn Waterfall. Yeah, so, like I said, in the interest of time, and also we don't need to, I would like to minimize the number of battles I'm doing. Ooh, and we got a Porygon as our last, one of our last encounters. How about that? So, hey, whoever wants to be on the wheel, think of a good name for Porygon. Good catch, Tint. Yes, we got our 8th badge. That was last stream, so I will update what you see on screen. Very good catch. Cool, we got a Porygon. Think of a good nickname for Porygon, y'all. Obviously, genderless Pokemon. Say you're here, I will put you on the wheel. Yeah, let me update this. Badge is 8. Boom. Oh, and our level cap went up too. Let me look up what that is really briefly before I switch to the wheel. But yeah, please think of a nickname for Porygon. So that's an example of a Pokemon I wouldn't mind using, maybe. Well, it all depends on the utility in the Elite Four. Because I really want to... It's a hard Elite Four, especially Champion. I want to optimize every single matchup. What is Cynthia's Aces level? What can we go up to? 62. Wow, I thought it was way lower than that. I thought it was like 55. I guess I'm wrong. Alright, Doyley's here. Tint doesn't want to be in the wheel. Ibrov left. Is Marina, are you here? Or is this just going to Doyley by default? Is it still... I'm going to assume you're here, Marina. There we go. Ice Beam for Garchomp. Alright, well, where can I get Ice Beam? Obviously, I'll look it up You don't need to do it for me. But if you know, let me know. Alright, I think it's Wheel of Two. So it's either Doily or Marina. Good luck, y'all. Quiet stream so far. Oh, it goes to Doily. Alright, congrats, Doily. I'm not even going to worry about taking people off the wheel yet. Alright, think of a good nickname for Porygon. It is all yours, my friend. Doily wants to know, too, if I've been reading the story. I have not. I am sorry about that. I've been very busy. Oh, okay. So we're naming this thing Prizorex. Can you tell me the origin of that? Interesting. Yeah, what is Prizorex? Alright, so there's some trainers that seem to be unavoidable here. Let me scratch this off my wheel, because I really do think I might want to backtrack. And I want to avoid breaking my own rules. Oh, shoot. Wait, this thing might have flying type moves. I don't want to risk that. Yep. Knew it was going to do that. Really need an electric type. It's crazy. Nice. Let me go and heal. Sounds like a computer code. All right, fair enough. It sounds cool. Sometimes that's all you need for a Pokemon nickname. Alright. I think we'll have enough repels to get through. One would hope. We'll see. Again, Yep, we can avoid trainers. The reason I'm doing that, I don't normally do that, but we don't need them for the experience because we have unlimited rare candies. And also, it just minimizes risk. This is a point in the game where I've invested in my Pokemon. TMs are not unlimited, and I don't want to run the risk of losing anyone. Oh, Houndoom. That would have been cool. No offense to Sir Fernando. We'll take all the items we can get, even rare candies. Why not? Alright, and we made it. So what we need to do is teach someone Waterfall, and it's going to be Willy. Because who else? Hate to have you know 2 TMs, but that's just how it goes for right now. You're definitely a special attacker, too. Well, I've no other choice. Yeah, we really have to rework movesets after this. Alright, let's go through Victory Road. I think it's pretty straightforward in this generation. It's kind of grindy. I don't think it's that hard to get through. Just need a fair bit of TMs. Oh. Yeah, and this is what I'm trying to avoid. Togetic, wow. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Although we can get an encounter here. The way I'm really avoiding this trainer. There we go. So we need to go up here. Great. Some of these trainers are just unavoidable, though. They don't look away. So, oh, look at that. RIP. World Eater. One of my favorite Pokemon from the run. I don't think we want to learn Extreme Speed. Glalie. Your special defense has already been lowered, so I don't want to deal with that. God, we need a better fire move on you than Flame Wheel. Oh, let's get our encounter. I think it's still just Doily and Marina. Which is A-okay. Since it's just the two of you, maybe I'll give the next one to Marina, just to be fair. Why do I feel like... we already have a Lumineon in the box. Am I crazy for that? But I don't know. Maybe not. Huh. Well, we don't have a Finneon. I guess this is our encounter. Yeah, I'm gonna be really... well, okay. We'll go through this route. We'll name this thing. Yeah. Are you sure, Doily? Are you sure that I have a... Well, how about we catch this thing? Alright, Marina, you name this one. For just... for fairness, there's two of you. So Marina gets this one, and then we'll, If Doily, you are right, and we already have a Lumineon, and this is invalid... we'll just... Alright, Nemo, thank you. We can catch another Pokemon as well, and we'll just, like, release whichever... we'll just release whichever one is not the valid encounter. Either this duped Lumineon, or Finneon, or... yeah, we'll figure it out. Sushi, yeah, Sushi was a different run. That was the Finneon that valiantly gave his life against a Alolan or Salazzle. Oh, okay, so this could be our backup encounter. Another just kind of crappy Pokemon. I love Sableye, one of my favorite Pokemon design-wise, but abysmal statistically. So, oh yeah, Tint, you're here as well. So, you know, for fairness, I gave the last one to Marina, but I'll give this one to Tint. Tint, you name the Sableye. Yeah, we'll release one of this Sableye or Finneon, depending on if Doyle was right. And we already have a Lumineon in the box. I don't know. That's the problem with these randomizers. It's hard to like place a Pokemon and like where I caught it, because it's all randomized. So yeah, Tint, yeah, sorry to put you on the spot. If you don't want to, that's totally fine too. You said you don't want to be in the will. If you don't feel like nicknaming, that is so fine. Let me know. Juliet. Oh, that's clever. Thank you, Tint. Sorry to put you on the spot. Juliet. All right. Thank you, Tint. All right. Put the repel on. And we'll keep going. Oh, man. Oh, no. Do I really need Rock Smash to get through here? Oh, we're going to have to do a lot of reworking. In a little bit. Man. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of reworking. But yeah, you don't want to know Flame Wheel long term, so that I'm fine getting rid of that for now. Oh. Oh, and we don't have Strength either. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of reworking. You're not going to want to know Peck. Yeah, so like I said, we want to get through here quickly because, yeah, most of the latter half of this stream is going to be figuring out... Oops. What the heck to do against the Elite Four? I really like our current team. I think this might be the right team configuration, but again, a lot of stuff that needs to be figured out. Their moves are not as good as I would like. Well, I can't go that way. I feel like I did that wrong. Unless I can go this way. How would I even do that? Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Let me reset the boulders. Oh, I get it. This is a puzzle for children. I should not be struggling with this. Oh. You can't believe Unwanted made it to the final team. Yeah, me too. It's pretty cool. I've really enjoyed Unwanted. Very powerful Pokemon. Yeah, definitely definitely ironic. Oh man, see, this is a tough Pokemon to take down. Because we don't... I guess we could do flying. Oh man, I feel like it's going to have Stone Edge or something. I hope we can one-shot it. Nope. Okay. Fly, or Crunch, that's fine. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Don't want to go down that ledge, though. And we have to battle this guy. Gonna assume he uses some fighting types. Did we get my item bag figured out? No, we didn't. So it's gonna be tedious, but it's not gonna be a problem. Ooh, fly! Look how cool that would have been. That's a shame. Yeah, so it's gonna be a problem for the Elite Four in the sense that obviously I will be unable to heal between each battle, but I have a lovely tool that I used in part to randomize this run that allows me to modify anything in the game on the back end. So I'm just going to have to take like 2 minutes between each Elite Four fight and just heal my Pokemon manually, if that makes sense. Like not using items in-game, but going into my ROM editor and just assigning them full health and full PP between each fight as like a surrogate for using PP and HP items. So yeah, a little tedious, but it's fine. I just realized we don't have a great answer to the Psychic Elite Four member, so we gotta think about that. Oops. I feel like that's the right way based on the trainers, but I want to see what's over here. There's a waterfall I can take. Maybe this is a shortcut to the end. Or maybe it's just for an item. Oh no, there are more trainers here. I don't want to jump down that ledge. Dragon Pulse. Okay, so that was worth it. Does Alakazam know Miracle Eye? I don't think so, but that would be a good idea to teach. Yeah, we'll figure out movesets when I get through here. I wish I didn't do this battle. Yeah, we know Calm Mind, Reflect, Future Sight, and Psychic. No Miracle Eye. Do you think Miracle Eye would be helpful? We need an ice move, too. That would be imperative. Although, Dakota might be able to be our Garchomp killer with Swords Dance. That would be cool. I think I actually am going the right way, too. But weirdly, I want to know... I definitely am going the right way, but I want to know what's going on with those double battle trainers. I don't want to fight them if I can help it. Or this guy. It's just another exit. Interesting. All for an item, and it's all for a rare candy. That's awesome. Didn't need that. Hello, Raven Black. How you doing? Otherwise known as Brownie. Brownie is making brookies. Nice. That makes sense. Cool. I hope you enjoy. What kind of brookies? I mean, I guess brookies are just their own thing, but That's cool. That reminds me, I have some, after the stream, I'm going to enjoy some Brattlines that I have in my cabinet. Kingler, jeez. Yeah, thanks for joining, Brownie. So that's, oh, that's like the entrance to that special area, isn't it? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Razor Claw. Well, that would be nice if we had a Pokemon that could do that. So this is confusing. I'm not sure where to go now. Maybe I did go the wrong way because... yeah, there's only one way to go. Oh, wow, this is going to be a tough battle. I'm afraid of this thing having, like, Signal Beam or something. That's the thing. I never know how this... yeah, I was right. I feel like Porygon Z would actually be helpful for us. The one that we caught, or the Porygon, rather. Although, I need both items for that. I'm sure I could get them. Because, yeah, they just know such a wide variety of moves. What is this thing using? Empoleon. Okay, why did I switch? Tangrowth, wow. Oh, we don't have a fire move on Fernando right now. Our movesets are just so down bad right now. We have to rework nearly everyone's movesets. Let's be very careful to not jump down. So there's two paths we could do. I'm feeling this way. Yeah, I feel like that is the right way. So I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, well, I have to fight you if I want to pass. Do I want to do that? Do I want to risk that? I said I want to minimize risk. Oh, man. If you use a Garchomp, I'm going to lose it. Swablu, okay. Using garbage. Oh, ooh. Ooh. Fly or dig. There's only one way to counteract that. I feel like you can outspeed. I'm going to heal, though, because I'm scared. Yeah, we're fine. We outsped anyway. Cool. Alright, so that's definitely the right way. So I want to see what was back there. I just, you know, Victory Road, you never... I'm not using a guide or anything like that, so you never know. There could be some good items, good TMs that could help us. What is this? Dark Pulse. Oh, so that's what I'm talking about. Good, that might help against Lucian. Besides Cynthia, is easily the hardest battle we have left. Did we make it? Oh my god, we made it. Look at that. We made it to the Pokemon League. No deaths, no nothing. We can get an encounter here, though. So let's go get an encounter. Oh, there's Luigi. Maybe I should heal my Pokemon first, but I'm impatient. And all right, we get a Hoot Hoot as one of our final encounters. Great. Nothing that exciting today. All right, who wants to name Hoot Hoot? Should I run a wheel for this? I know Brownie said he can't chat much. And Tint doesn't want to be in the wheel. So maybe it's just Marina and Doily? Oh, Gator Train as well. Speak of the devil. Alright, so Doily, Marina, and Gator. I will run that wheel. If anyone else wants to be in the wheel, let me know. But yeah, how you doing, Gator? Welcome in. Alright, we'll put Brownie on the wheel. This is for a Hoot Hoot. If anyone's excited about that. You know, I think that's the wheel. Good luck, everyone. And this one goes to Doily again. All right. Congrats, Doily. What do you want to name this Hoot Hoot? Let me know what you want to name this Hoot Hoot. And we'll keep going. Finally, time... Yeah, I guess the back end of the stream. I'll stream for like 30 more minutes-ish. In that time, we should figure out what we're going to do. Develop a game plan for each Elite Four member. Lunaris. Alright. Alright, well, we finally made it. Let's soak it in. That's pretty cool. We've reached the top, y'all. There's been a lot of loss along the way, and we'll do the full retrospective when we actually take this on later this week. Another thing I wanted to mention to y'all, I'm not going to stream on Wednesday of this week. I'll be streaming on Thursday because I will be traveling. So I will be on a plane on my usual Wednesday stream time. So I'll stream a day later on Thursday. All right, so we actually have to battle Barry. So let's go do that. We have a battle against him, and then we'll start our kind of audit. So let's see, what does Barry use? I'm gonna look at a full platinum walkthrough. That way I can pull up the teams for the champions too, or for the Elite Four and the champions. So technically, we chose. What has Barry been using? I kind of forgot. Because obviously our starter was not a regular starter. So did we? Did he have a Torterra? Yeah, I think he had a Torterra. I could be wrong, but either way, we'll figure it out. He leads with Staraptor no matter what. That's okay. And what, technically, we don't have an enforced level cap here, but his ace is 51. So just to make it fair, we'll make all of our Pokemon at 51 too. Oh, Dakota's above that. You know, I'll do that with everyone else. Brave Bird. Well, I think I'd rather have that than takedown. It's a little more powerful and a little more accurate. Good question. I think I'm doing... I don't know, actually. I don't know. I initially was like, we should just have the level cap as Cynthia, but I'm not set on that. So if you guys have other ideas... I could do the level cap for each Elite Four. That might make things more fair and challenging. So, you know, maybe I will do that. Wow, the way this Staraptor is actually giving us trouble because it has moves that are good against every single one of our Pokemon, including U-turn, which would be good, but a lot of our team is weak to fighting and flying, so it's kind of a problem. We don't have an electric type or rock type. Maybe I bring a rock type onto the team just for this battle. We can bring back Mr. Bra, just for old time's sake, you know? But yeah, we don't have a single electric type in the box. Huge problem. Maybe Mr. Bra makes the cut. We'll see. This is why I said we have a lot of work to do to figure out what the vibe is. Alakazam can learn Thunderbolt. Oh, good. Yeah, good catch. I don't know that I have Thunderbolt. That's the problem. Oh, I do. Oh, he can't learn it in this generation. Are you thinking of the other one? Thunder? Or some other electric move? That sucks. And Ivy ought to learn Sludge Bomb, which is good to have. But what do I forget for that? Because I feel like this could... Well, that's actually not going to be helpful against the Psychic later, because you're not... Yeah, you're never going to use Shadow Ball. And I could always buy another one, I think. I don't know. This is why we have to figure stuff out after. You can learn Charge Beam. Maybe I do that. It's so weak, though. God damn. Calm Mind, Future Sight, Psychic. Yeah, I'm just not feeling Future Sight. It's like I'd rather use Psychic. Yeah, we're still going to lead with Mr. Bro. Wow, we haven't used you in a while, so we're going to have to level you up. That's helpful. Stealth Rock. Yeah, that could be good. He already has Stealth Rock, right? Oh, you do. Awesome. So that's great. I do like Mr. Bruh's movesets. Maybe he does make the cut. I think he could be useful against the raw, or there's a bug type leader. Could be useful against Cynthia. Yeah, maybe we bring on Mr. Bruh. We'll see. But let's do this final battle. We'll figure it out. No! I forgot that Staraptor is close combat, so I don't actually feel safe using him. Although his defense is so good that I think he could take a hit. So let's risk it. No! 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 I brought him onto the team just to kill him. I thought he could live out his days in retirement. That's so horrible. Oh! No! Oh, longtime team member. Oh no. Oh, that's actually devastating. That was like one of the OGs too. And I just killed him off for no reason. I mean, I guess I thought it would work, but let's kill this stupid thing. I guess I could have used my Staraptor all along too. What was I thinking? Oh, it's just horrible. I feel like this thing is Ice Fang too. It does. Oof, we can one shot. But now you're locked into... Oh, we can switch you out, thank God. Torterra, oof. So yeah, this is the one that we really have to think about. Leaf Storm, Earthquake, Crunch, Synthesis. So who isn't weak against this thing? Jeez. Honestly, I think Emo's our best bet. You're immune. You resist 2 moves. The only thing that could hurt you is Crunch, but even then. Yeah, I don't know. The way I handled that situation with Mr. Bro was just stupid. Man. Well, and the rest of his team goes down easy. That could have been... Alright, well, we have to say goodbye to Mr. Bruh. Oh, man. Oh, just like World Eater, one of the other OGs. Oh, yeah, you were too good to even release. I can't do it. We're gonna give you a dignified burial here in the good place. I'm sorry, Mr. Bruh. Oh... That's just horrible. Okay. Well, now is finally the time, y'all. Let's fly to the move deleter in Canalave City. Forget all of our stupid HMs. And we'll have a blank slate from which to plan. Oh, and we should bring back Sir Fernando. All right. All right, so let's plan. Delete every you're gonna have one move, but that's okay. We'll probably relearn one of those. But yeah, you're not going in there with strength. Yeah, you're good. I know Emo's good too, because you can keep Fly. So it's really just Sir Fernando. You're not going in there with rock climb. Alright, so let's then go to the TM shop in the Veilstone, whatever, department store. Third floor. Great. Oh, I'm still so upset about Mr. Bra. Alright. I think it would be nice to have... We already have reflect and light screen going on. We're so rich we can just buy stuff, I think. Let me just buy stuff. Was that it? Alright, so let's figure out who the team is and what we're going to use against each. I think it would just help to walk through the Elite Four and visualize who we're using and what to do. I think that's really it. So, first is Aaron. Yanmega. Let me share my screen so I'm not just yapping. Yanmega, Sizor, Vespiquen, Heracross, and Drapion. Ooh. Drapion is tough because we're sorely in need of ground type Pokemon too. We don't have... Where do I get like the Earthquake TM? Because I think that would be useful against... that would be useful against a lot of Pokemon. Golem, Rhyperior, and Birthless team. Then obviously Flint. So we really, I think it would be imperative to get that. TM for Earthquake. So let's see, where do I get Earthquake? In this generation, it's TM26, which we get in ... Wayward Cave. That is kind of annoying. Because that is a whole side quest. We can get an encounter here, though. And we need strength for that, of course. Okay, so let's go do that side quest. Oh, yeah, this is going to be tedious, but I guess we'll just do this. But yeah, we really do need that TM for Earthquake. I think that would help us out a lot. Oh, and of course we need Cut, so we need someone that knows Strength and Cut. Let's bring a filler Pokemon on the team. Set up screens with Alakazam, switch to Infernape, and sweep. Set up and sweep the team. Are you talking about... Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Cynthia? I worry about setting up with Unwanted because he's weak to both. If you're talking about Cynthia, because she leads with Spiritomb. So I'm worried about that. Because obviously Spiritomb, just like Sableye, dark, ghost type, so 2 types that can really hurt unwanted. So you tell me. I don't know. I don't know about that. Elsa is actually interesting because she turns into an ice type. Prezorix is still very intriguing. Yeah, Cinder, you want to come out of retirement so you can learn some TMs and HMs in a very undignified way. Get a Pokemon with Foresight. The move removes Ghost immunity to normal. Well, that's a different strat entirely. I don't disagree with either, but it's more like I should focus on doing one or the other. Because I don't really have a need to hit it with normal types. Use status moves. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what we'll have to do to wear down. We'll probably use, like, Sludge Bomb or something. Lead with Ivy. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't trust leading with Unwanted against... Do we not have the side quest with... What's her name? And maybe I did... I think I actually did get an encounter here, then. That's annoying. Who can learn Flash? Which I don't even have. That is just awesome. So, let me just kind of grind my way out to... How do I get Earthquake? That's really what I want to do. Maybe I just watched a tutorial. Alright. This one promises I can find it in 1 minute and 44 seconds. I'm gonna do that. Leech Seed on Roserade. None of the Elite Four champions ever switch out. Use stat-lowering moves too. Good idea. Yeah, I mean, definitely we have the Intimidate switch strat with Emo, which I think has worked very well in the past. I agree about Leech Seed Doily. Oh, we have to go in the secret entrance, that's what. This feel cute. I love the secret entrance. All right.
So we want to keep going. It's a good thing I bought all these repels, right? Wait, so we want to end up before... Damn, that's a tough sequence to do. We have to end before the end of it. Oh, like right in that little gap. That is so hard to do. But that is what we got to do. Man, these old games really made you work for stuff. Oh man, how do I even do that? This is really testing my patience. Oh my god. This is going to take all day, isn't it? Surely it can't be this hard. Like, what am I missing? Do I have to lower the gear when I'm... Maybe I have to lower the gear. I don't think it's about turning off of the path. There we go. It was about lowering the gear. Jeez, wow. It's like, how did people figure this out back in the day? Oh, we did it. Whew. All right. Thank God. Yeah, no, these guides are immensely helpful. It's like, I remember doing that as a kid too, but back in those days, like it was like a physical guide. I mean, I know YouTube existed when these games came out, but I was a wee youngster, and I don't know, I think back in the day, books were still definitely more popular. So I remember like having a physical guidebook from GameStop for these games. Very useful. So anyway, we got what we need. So let's leave. Let me save. Yeah, so we'll thank you, Cinder, by the way, making his return to the team and not dying like some of his other friends, like Mr. Bruh. Very sad. So anyway, let's figure out what we're gonna do against everyone. So definitely. All right, so against Aaron, we're going to be leading with Yanmega. Or against Yanmega, who is his lead. We're going to be leading with Emo, just taking it out. Man, a rock type actually would have been really useful. Like Mr. Bra. Yeah, we can outspeed and one-shot Heracross. I'm not worried about Stone Edge. Sizor. We need our fire type to know fire moves. So let's see. What can Infernape? That's like our next project, is figuring out what fire moves our Infernape can learn. Generation 4. Fire Spin, lame. Flare Blitz. Okay, I think it really comes down to Flare Blitz. Because you are a physical attacker, aren't you? And that's just from level up, so I think we can solve that right now. Because we know you are making the final team. Congratulations, Fernando. Calm Mind, too. That's actually pretty interesting. So, how do the levels scale? I guess I just brought you up to 57. We agreed we're not going to do it for each Elite Four member. So I guess we can get everyone up to 59 with some room to grow. Let's do that. Dude, the Fire Red guidebook with the cool shiny Charizard art. If you didn't learn a move when leveling up, they wouldn't evolve. Why did they make you think that? That's an interesting conclusion. Alright. I guess Emo is also making the final team. So congratulations, Emo. We can level you up as well. I don't think you learn any other moves. Great. So we have 2 final team members. So who can learn Earthquake? Then who will? That's an interesting question. So we could do Willy, Dakota, or Fernando. So let's see all the instances where we would learn Earthquake. Obviously, none of them have Stab. So who would be most useful to have Earthquake? Willy, Dakota, and Sir Fernando. So we'd use Earthquake against Cynthia's Lucario, maybe. God, her coverage is so good. It knows Stone Edge and Shadow Ball to Lucario. So it just makes it so hard. Because anyone I use will get hit by a super effective move at some point. Whether that's unwanted or... Oh man, it makes things so hard to plan. But yes, we'd want to maybe use Earthquake, maybe against that Lucario. That's it for her team. Lucian's Bronzong has Levitate, so that doesn't work there. Basically, Flint's whole team... And his Infernape knows Earthquake too. I'm starting to think my Infernape might be the best move, because that way I can fight Flint with my Infernape and just do that, because it will resist all the fire moves. Teach Ivy Leech Seed. Yes, thank you for the reminder. I will definitely be doing that. And then Bertha's team Golem and Rhyperior I could do with Earthquake if I have to, but I'd rather not. I'd rather take him down with Willy and Water, who can hopefully outspeed and one-shot both of them, because I'm afraid of Earthquake on both of those, who can hurt my Steel type. Which is also part of the reason why I'm not sure how good of an idea Willy is. I like Willy, and he's strong. It's just like that Steel kind of opens up more issues than it solves. Although he could be a good wall against Lucian, because he'll resist psychic moves, right? I think, right? Yeah, Lucian's Bronzong is so scary. I have no idea how to deal with that. And then obviously Drapion too. From Aaron. So I think Fernando is the guy. So no Earthquake. You definitely want Flare Blitz. You definitely want... You have zero need for Calm Mind. Unless we want to raise your special defense, but I don't think we do. Okay, so that's that. So we have Aaron taken care of. And then Bertha, obviously, we have our... but the problem is our grass type is part ground. I think Ivy will be valuable, though, in the long run. I think. If not, we can switch her back for Luigi. Maybe Luigi is a better idea, to be honest. Although, I don't know, that's a lot of... Well, we're going to have a psychic weakness no matter what. Get rid of Aerial Ace. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we do get rid of Ivy and replace her with Luigi. Because that poison is just going to make Bertha so hard. And then also, that way we can use Luigi to fight against her Lucario. Although, she has Toxic Spikes, and that's so useful. Oh, this is so hard. I don't know. It's more like, is Dakota useful? I think Dakota is. It's just a strong Pokemon. I'm not thinking through this. X-Scissor would be good to know. No one can learn it. I'm just all over the place right now. Dark Pulse. We gotta think of who's gonna learn Dark Pulse and take on Lucian's team. I actually think... Dakota could be pretty useful in that regard. But you're not a special attacker. I don't want to forget one of these moves. These are just very valuable. All of these are really valuable moves. Although, is Dragon Pulse? If someone else can learn Blizzard. Oh, we have the Dragon Pulse TM, so we can always relearn it. Thunder, anyone? No. Blizzard, anyone? Obviously Willy. Oh, so actually Willy might be a good idea against Garchomp. You're not going to outspeed it. You're going to get hit by Earthquake. So this is kind of scary. Yeah, on Dakota, I definitely think... Yeah, Dakota, you are not going to be the one to fight Garchomp, so there's zero need for you to have... whatever it's called. So maybe we do... Get rid of Dragon Pulse and learn Dark Pulse. That, I think, is a good use of your power. So obviously you will partially resist with Steel Psychic. Focus Blast is good to have. Yeah, you're going to learn Blizzard, Willy. How do we power you up, though? Meaning, when I use Dark Pulse, I want to power up. Why do I feel like Avalanche might help us out? Rock Slide. Jeez, just so many options. I don't know what to do. Okay, so let's really take it step by step. Like, let's figure out modularly. So, yeah, against Aaron, we have that sorted. Yanmega, we will take care of with Emo, Sizor, and Vespiquen, we will take care of with Fernando, Heracross, Emo. I'm sure you can outspeed and survive the Stone Edge. Drapion is Fernando with Earthquake. And then Bertha. Yeah, this is why I am thinking that Luigi is a much better idea. Because then we can fight against basically, well, but then the problem is she has coverage with Avalanche and Fire Punch. So I guess we have Willy. God, that Golem has such good coverage. I don't know what I'm going to do against that. I guess still use Willy. Hope we outspeed and one-shot it. don't know, maybe Luigi isn't that useful. I think we have Bertha sorted. I'm not that worried. I think we could figure it out. And then Flint, Houndoom, Flareon, Rapidash, and Fernape Magmortar. This one shouldn't be that hard because we'll have both Fernando to go in with Resist and Earthquake, and then we have Willy as well. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like Willy's a liability because the Steel just, again, is not giving me what I want. But I think we're okay. It's really Lucian and Cynthia I'm worried about. Maybe we do bring a Dark type back in the team, but we don't have that many great options. I'm not bringing a Mightyena on the team. Oh, and you know Stone Edge, so I can't even use my, God, this is going to be so tough. Maybe a Ghost type would be a good idea. I don't know that we have one. We can look. Cynthia, Spiritomb, Roserade, Togekiss, Lucario, Milotic, Garchomp. Oh, and you know Psychic, so it's like I can't even use my Roserade to set up with spikes here. That sucks. Oh my god, this is why Mr. Bruh and Stealth Rock would have been really nice. Maybe someone else can learn Stealth Rock. If I even have it, I don't know that I do. This is just a brutally tough Elite Four. I'm really worried about this, y'all. So we're looking for a Ghost and a Dark type, maybe. Or a Dark type, I mean. So let's see for a second. Why do I feel like Elsa's not the worst idea ever? Emo's faster and one-shots Glade with what, Brave Bird? No, we're not fighting them today. We're just preparing. Like I said, the finale is going to be on Thursday of this coming week. So look forward to that. We're just preparing today. I'm going to end stream in like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, our only Dark... God, I'm not using a Sableye. Although... Am I not using a Sableye? Chat, tell me if this is a horrible idea. Oh, your stats are just putrid. We probably don't want to use Sableye, do we? We can't do anything to set up with the Sableye. Milotic is great and could replace Willy, that is for sure.
I think that actually might be the move. I really just think our steel weakness is such a liability. Yeah, I don't think that, I think Sableye is a good idea. Although, it does give us immunity to a lot of fighting type moves. Oh, yeah, I really don't think we use Sableye though. But yeah, we'll probably replace Willy with Milotic. Willy will enjoy a graceful retirement. Yeah, and this is all stuff I will do off screen. In terms of actually replacing Willy, because I have to go and evolve Milotic. Obviously, I'm not going to be grinding contests to do that. I will be doing that. Alright, if we replace Willy with Milotic, then I do feel a lot better. That helps us against Bertha, certainly. Gets rid of every ground weakness. And then could also be useful against Flint. And in the two instances where he has coverage with electric moves on Magmortar and Infernape, we have Fernando to do fighting moves. Or, sorry, Earthquake. Ground type move. So Lucian, then, I guess, yeah, we have Dakota. Dakota and, oh, I should be sharing my screen, shouldn't I? I'm sorry. Dakota or Lucario with Dark type. If only I got the Togepi. Well, yeah, I wish. I can. It's a static encounter. Oh, we're also overlooking the fact that we do have Porygon Z available. So we could use Porygon Z and open up a wide variety of moves. How do we feel about that, y'all? Could learn Signal Beam. Discharge could actually help out too. How do we feel about Porygon Z? Who would that replace? Honestly, I hate to say it, but I don't think Unwanted is that useful. I seriously can't think of a time I'm going to be using Unwanted. Unless it's like in a panic pivot against Lucian to get that resist. But even then, he knows so many. His Espeon knows Shadow Ball, Signal Beam. And it's like not like Unwanted can do anything once it's in battle. If we're sending Unwanted in as a panic thing against Lucian, we've already lost. So yeah, and it is immune to Ghost. That would help immensely setting up against Spiritomb. Not getting hit with Shadow Ball. I mean, there's not much setting up that could be done with a Porygon Z. Is it, like, am I just using it for Signal Beam? I mean, even then, it is pretty useful against Lucian. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to replace Unwanted with Porygon Z. So let's visualize the rest of Cynthia's battle. I guess we can just... Yeah, I mean, I guess it has, what, decent defenses, right? Am I crazy for saying that? No, it's not great. Not even great special defense. I don't know. I mean, at the very least we can set up... Not even set up, but we can use Toxic.
to try to kill that Spiritomb, right? But yeah, it is immune to Ghost. And then Roserade we can take care of with either Fernando. Well, it's going to actually have to be Emo because it knows extra sensory as coverage. So no Fernando there. So we'll do that. Togekiss. I'm starting to feel like Fernando's not that useful. But no, we're going to use Fernando. I think he will be good. Togekiss. I'll take care of with... I mean, I guess if we have Porygon Z with Discharge, we could do that. But we'll also have... I don't know, actually, that's about it. Lucario... guess we will take care of with... I mean, we'll have the resist on Stone Edge. It'll be neutral against Fernando. So hopefully Fernando can just blast it with fire and kill it. Milotic, I guess that's where Porygon Z would be helpful with a single electric type move. But also... I mean, that's about it, actually, because it has Ice Beam. So we can't then use our Roserade. So why am I bringing Roserade in, to be honest? What is it, like, seriously, what am I doing with Roserade? Obviously, no go against Flint. No go against Lucian. Like, am I really bringing her in just for Bertha? Because it's like, we have the Milotic for that. I feel very confident about Bertha. And Aaron more than any other Elite Four. And Roserade is not even good against Aaron. So I don't think we use... Maybe we double up with fire. That might be helpful against Cynthia's Roserade. Lucario. But also, she has Milotic and Garchomp, so I don't know. What else do I have in the box? But I think... But I just like having some kind of entry hazard Pokemon. And she does have Toxic Spikes, which is very useful, and we could use against... I don't know, but the problem is anywhere I'd want to set her up with Toxic Spikes, she just has so many weaknesses, so I don't know. I'm also by Doily. Thank you for joining. I will see you hopefully on Thursday for the finale. Stealth Rock. Where do I get Stealth Rock? I'm only get one. It's a prize for defeating Rourke, and I killed my Mr. Bruh that has it, so we don't have Stealth Rock. Super annoying. Yeah, let's get those on the team that I want to use. Oops, so we'll use Prezorix instead of Unwanted. We will be using... Esna instead of Willy. And again, we may be replacing Ivy as well. With who, though? I don't know. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. A lot of these Pokemon are just terrible. Not viable. Like these, no. Not using these 6 Pokemon. A lot of redundancies too. We don't have a need for these Pokemon. And anyone can learn Toxic, so it's like I could just use that as like a status thing. But Elsa is tempting just to have more answers against various flying types and obviously Garchomp through everything we have at that Garchomp. Especially if we can naturally learn Ice Beam, I would be just thrilled. I would truly love that. So what does Shelder learn by level up? Shelder learns Ice Beam at level 49. You know what? I think I'm sold. I think I'm going to replace Ivy. Then anyone can learn Toxic. And your defense is just so good. I think that's a no-brainer. I think we're going to use Elsa instead of Ivy. So I think that's our team, y'all. I'm feeling pretty good about this. If I'm crazy, let me know. Alright, so thank you to Cinder, Noche, Luigi, Willy, Unwanted, and Ivy, and Jesse, who have been troopers throughout this run. That's the nice thing about Nuzlocke. I'm not restricted in who I can use in my party. It's been really nice having the ability to swap all these guys out, and I'm glad to know that no matter what happens, they will survive and see out retirement in the box. Yeah, because this is the party, y'all. 3 newcomers. We're really pivoting here. Doing what we can. And then 3 older team members. Obviously the ace, the team captain Emo, who's been here for so long. Yeah, I think this is the party. I feel pretty good about this. So I'm going to do all my prep off stream. So like I said, yeah, I'm glad you like the team, Brownie. Thank you, Marina, as well. Yeah, I feel good about this. I think this is the winning team. We'll see how it goes. I mean, yeah, that's all we can do. So like I said, next stream is going to be on Thursday. As you know, I always stream on Wednesdays, but this week I'm going to be traveling. Yeah, I will be in the great state of Arizona, enjoying some sunshine. So I will be traveling on Wednesday, not streaming then. I will stream the day after, same time as I always do, 5 p.m. Pacific. I hope to see you there on Thursday, the 12th. So 5 days from now. Hope to see you then. It will be a very exciting finale, no matter what happens. But yeah, hopefully we can beat this run. I am ready. I'm feeling good. So let's do it. Let's beat this run. On Thursday the 12th, see you at 5 p.m. Pacific. If you are an artist, please participate in my art challenge. Submissions are open until, until the 11th. So go do that. Yeah, otherwise I will see you on the 12th for the next stream. And bye.